The secrets inside the condensed milk factory. The journey of turning cow's milk into a specialty that millions of people love. How so? Have you ever wondered? How is it that the milk is white? Purity from dairy farms. It has been transformed into smooth and creamy condensed milk cans, sweet and can be preserved for many years. Behind every can of milk is a journey full of surprises. From milking at the farm to the processing process. She is concentrating and canning in modern factories. Each process is carried out with high precision to ensure absolute quality. Let's explore the process of making condensed milk together. A place of modern technology blend in with traditional values. Create one of the products, the most loved all over the world. The process of producing condensed milk began in 1856, when the American inventor Gail Borden developed a method of preserving milk. In the era without refrigerators, Mr. Cho's invention allows milk is packed and stored for at least 1 year. Mark a significant step forward in the food industry. Nowadays, the production of condensed milk begins on dairy farms. In the United States alone, there are about 60,000 such farms, with a total herd of over 9 million cows currently producing milk. Go through 15 rounds of development. The milk pump has become an indispensable device in the livestock industry. These machines are working by using suction cups attached to the cow's nipples. Create a simulated pressure of human hand movement for breastfeeding. If you wring it by hand, a farmer can only handle about 6 cows per hour. While with modern machinery, this number could reach up to 100. Helps save time and significantly increase productivity. However, although technology has helped improve the efficiency of milk extraction, the quality of milk still largely depends on about how to take care of cattle. Healthy cows not only live longer, but also provides higher and more stable milk production. Some large-scale farms, for example, a farm that raises up to 7,500 cows, we have applied advanced technologies, aiming to simultaneously improve animal welfare and improve both the quantity and quality of the milk produced. At this facility, people can bring up to 80 cows at once. Milking conveyor belt, turnaround, also known as a milking platform. Here, cows are milked twice a day. These modern milking systems have efficiency approximately 30% higher than traditional machines. Therefore, the amount of milk obtained is also greater and faster. Dairy cows are usually milked at least twice a day, continuously for 305 days, before taking about 60 days off to give birth to a calf. After giving birth, this cycle will repeat itself. Cow's milk contains about 87% water, and it is created through a transformation process. Nutrients in the cow's body. Specifically, after eating, nutrients from food will enter the bloodstream. Then it was transported to the mammary gland, where they are transformed into milk. The milk is then sucked out of the breast with a pressure of about 30 grams per square centimeter. Then transfer it to the refrigerator and store it at a safe temperature, 23 degrees Celsius. At this stage, milk is still fresh raw milk, and it may contain a harmful amount of bacteria if it hasn't been dealt with yet. Next, milk is pumped into specialized tanker trucks. It has a capacity of up to 20,000 liters, and they are transported to processing factories to continue processing to ensure compliance with hygiene standards. And it meets consumer needs. Large processing facilities, like Nelson's factory in California, operating continuously day and night, with a processing capacity of more than 1.6 million liters of milk every day. These trucks are constantly moving to the factory. carrying from 500 to 7,000 liters of fresh milk each time, harvested from nearby farms. Usually, the time between breastfeeding sessions is about 6 hours. Even though the milk is still very fresh, each batch of milk must go through the process. Conduct rigorous testing in the laboratory before being accepted. The content of fat and salt must meet strict standards. At the same time, the milk must be completely free of antibiotics because some people may be allergic to these compounds. After passing the inspection step, milk is transferred to the large storage area, a place with 12 giant tanks. Each tank can hold up to 28.0000 liters. Enough ingredients to produce about 20 million cans of condensed milk. However, at this stage, the milk still contains too much fat. So it will be put into the fat separator machine, high speed to separate the fat cream part. This machine is operating at full capacity, more than 22,000 liters of milk per hour. Use the rotating conical discs at a speed of up to 7,000 round per minute. Thanks to the strong rotational force, the skimmed milk has a heavier weight. Will be pushed out, while the cream layer is lighter. Will move to the center. The result obtained is, the cream part has a fat content of about 20%. As for skimmed milk, it only contains less than 10% fat. This is the basic ingredient for making condensed milk. Next, the milk will be sterilized to completely eliminate harmful bacteria. Ensure safety for consumers. This process starts by cooling the milk down 27 degrees Celsius before putting it into the heat exchange system, where the temperature is quickly raised to 72 degrees Celsius. Then, the hot milk is led through a heat-retaining tube. Here, milk is maintained at a high temperature for 15.5 seconds to meet the strict sterilization standards. Finally, the milk has been cooled back down to 3 degrees Celsius. Prepare for the next processing steps. The entire sterilization process only takes less than 40 seconds, but it has the ability to kill up to 99% of harmful bacteria. Before this method was invented, the majority of milk is consumed in its fresh, raw form. Easy to break down quickly, and there is a hidden risk of infection from pathogenic microorganisms. After sterilization, a large amount of sugar is added to the milk. Sugar not only helps increase sweetness, and it also plays the role of a natural preservative. Help extend the lifespan of the product. The mixture of milk and sugar is then reheated to ensure the sugar dissolves completely and doesn't clump. From there, it creates the smooth and distinctive texture of condensed milk. Next, the mixture of milk and sugar is put into the evaporator, a specialized machine used to remove excess water in milk. This process helps reduce about 60% of the water volume. At the same time, concentrate the main ingredients such as protein, sugar, and fat. The result obtained is a thick, creamy mixture. It has a rich, sweet taste and a thick, smooth texture. The characteristics of condensed milk products, but we still often see it. The evaporator is working by using heat and pressure to remove excess water without altering the natural properties of milk. This system includes tall cylindrical devices. Each one contains a lot of stainless steel tubes, but the milk will flow through during the evaporation process. These tubes are surrounded by a water vapor compartment. Help transfer heat efficiently, while still maintaining the quality and the nutritional value of milk. Milk is poured into the top of each cylindrical device, rising and gradually flowing down through the small tubes inside. In the process, the surrounding water transfers heat through the pipe wall. Heat the milk and make the water in the milk evaporate little by little. When reaching the desired concentration level, milk will be let out of the evaporation system to continue processing. The next step is the process of assimilation, to break down fat particles into smaller ones, distributed evenly throughout the entire mixture. This helps improve the structure, smoothness, and the stability of condensed milk over a long period of time. Before packing, the condensed milk will be poured into the sterilized packaging in order to completely eliminate any which microorganisms can cause contamination, ensure food safety, and extend the shelf life of the product. The machine will measure accurately and distribute the correct amount of condensed milk into each package, help ensure the consistency among products. At the same time, minimize waste as much as possible. After being filled to the brim, the packaging will be sealed using the airtight sealing method to prevent the invasion of bacteria and keep the product. Always keep it safe throughout the storage process. Finally, the packages have been sealed. We'll go through a sterilization process. Supplement. They are placed in sterilizing autoclaves. High-pressure steam will be used to destroy any remaining microorganisms. After the previous steps, this heat treatment process ensures that the condensed milk inside is completely safe to consume, at the same time significantly extending the shelf life of the product on the market. Next, let's explore together the process of producing and processing Spam canned meat, famous in America at the factory. Spam canned meat is a convenient product, widely used in fast food meals. First launched in the market in 1937, with more than 10 different types and flavors. Together with convenience and stable quality, Spam canned meat has become a familiar name in many families all over the world, with more than 9 billion boxes consumed in 48 countries. The famous American canned meat production process starts by collecting 10 main ingredients. The main ingredient of the product is pork, and the cotton wool is all taken from the pig. Specifically, the meat used includes the shoulder meat and the tenderloin. The parts are carefully selected due to their structure, firm and with a rich, distinctive flavor. Besides meat, this canned meat also contains some other additional ingredients. Includes salt, potato starch, and sugar. These ingredients play a role in balancing the flavor, helps reduce the saltiness and create a mild sweet taste. Special, the product also contains sodium nitrite, a safe preservative. It helps keep the meat looking nice and pink, and extend the usage time. Paying attention to, use raw materials. High quality is an important factor. Help with this canned meat. Always maintain a delicious taste, and the structure is uniform in each can. Only with 6 simple ingredients, but it's subtly combined. The product has created a unique flavor, loved all over the world. After passing the rigorous quality check, the meat is transferred to the industrial grinding machine system. These grinders, specially designed to grind meat, back and tender meat, create a mixture with a smooth and uniform texture. This is an important factor that helps the product have a soft texture, smooth and distinctive adhesive properties. The highlights, making a name for this famous canned meat. Blending not only changes the texture of the meat, but it's also an important preparation step of the mixing process. Next, when the meat has reached the standard smoothness, it will be put into large mixing barrels, where all the remaining components are supplemented and combined. In the process of mixing, each ingredient plays a unique role. Salt helps enhance the flavor, and at the same time, it plays the role of a preservative. Natural sugar helps balance the salty taste and creates a subtle sweetness. Potato starch has the effect of thickening the mixture and link the components together. Create a uniform structure. Sodium nitrite is used in a very small amount. Helps maintain the natural pink color of meat. At the same time, prevent the development of bacteria that cause damage. All these ingredients are carefully mixed together to ensure each batch of canned meat all achieve stable quality, both in terms of taste and appearance. Factories that produce canned meat, famous in America, always prioritize sustainable development goals. This is demonstrated through continuous improvement, production process to minimize waste, recycle materials, and use energy-saving machines. Typically, any excess meat during the processing, none of it is wasted. They will be reused or switched to producing other byproducts, contributing to reducing the amount of waste generated. After the meat mixture and other ingredients are mixed evenly, it will be transferred to a specialized shaping machine. Here, the mixture is being squeezed and shaping them into blocks of meat of a certain size, and the standard form fits the mold of a canned meat. This shaping step plays an important role in ensuring the uniformity of product batches. Accurate shaping not only does it help the product look attractive, easy to pack, but also contribute to maintaining the structure and compactness of the meat after the cooking process. Uniformity is the core factor. Create global appeal and reputation of this canned meat. Thanks to that, consumers can rest assured that each can of meat is safe, whether it's produced anywhere or at any time. They all have the same shape, flavor, and quality. Next, the meat blocks are put into large ovens, where they are cooked at the exact temperature. This is an important step to ensure the meat is cooked properly, completely, but still maintain the natural moisture and the delicious aroma. Moreover, in addition to that, the cooking process also helps the ingredients inside to combine, stick together, create a unique structure, definitely but still gentle, of this famous canned meat. Throughout this process, Modern monitoring system will accurately track both the temperature and cooking time to ensure that each piece of meat all have reached the perfect level of maturity as the standards set out. After being cooked, the slices of meat will be cut and put into a can. Next, people add a small amount of salt water to each can. This kind of water plays an important role. It also helps keep the meat fresh for longer, just enhancing the flavor. At the same time, keep the meat always soft and moist during the storage process. Then, after that, the cans of meat will be put into the sterilization system, monitored to completely eliminate bacteria, ensure hygiene and food safety before bringing it to the market. Come on! They are sealed using a high-speed packaging machine. Ensure absolute secrecy. This is an important step. Help prevent the invasion of bacteria and extend the shelf life of the product. At the same time, each can is also vacuum sealed to remove air. Inside, help keep the canned meat always fresh and delicious for a long time. After being sealed, cans of meat will continue to go through a period of cooking 9x2, also known as the sterilization process. At this step, the cans are put into the pressure chamber and heated to a certain temperature. This is a very important step. Help completely eliminate the remaining bacteria. Ensure the product is absolutely safe for long-term use. Immediately after sterilization, the cans of meat are quickly cooled down to temperature. Room with a system, automatic cooling. This cooling step helps prevent the meat from being overcooked. At the same time, maintain the quality and structure of the product. When the temperature has stabilized, the cans of meat will be transferred to the inspection area and label it. Here, each can will be checked carefully with a modern machine system, combined with observation by the naked eye to detect errors such as a dented can, the lid is not sealed, or the label is in the wrong place. Only cans that meet all safety standards and the new form of packaging is allowed, and bring it to the market. What do you think about the meticulous production process behind the familiar cans of meat? If you love exploring journeys, what is it like in the food industry? Don't forget to subscribe to the TACOCAT channel so as not to miss out. Let's check out the next interesting videos. Thank you for following, and we look forward to meeting you again.